Hey everybody, we're live on the One Live studio. How are we? It's Tuesday, so all of you opening your advent calendars, that's 2 bits of chocolate. Have you two got an advent calendar?
No.
No.
I was looking
No?
at one today.
Do you know what? I've not bought an advent calendar because the small piece of chocolate you get, I get really disappointed. So for myself this year, I thought, you know what? Sod the diet. I'm just going to buy a bar of chocolate every day.
There you go.
Nice.
I might not be able to walk out of my house by the 25th of December, but actually I'm quite enjoying it, but it's just one of those things. So Roland unfortunately didn't get any chocolate last night. I actually got quite a bit left actually, so I'll share it with you today.
Nice.
It's lovely. Galaxy chocolate. You a fan of Galaxy chocolate?
I've never had Galaxy.
You never had Galaxy chocolate? I'll have to send you some. My sister lives in Tennessee, and one of my things that I tease her with is that when she lived in the UK, because she is British, she forgets she's British. She thinks she's now American because she's lived in America for all these years, 20 years by now. And she gets really jealous that I've got Galaxy bars at Christmas time, and I always show her every year. It's like, this Galaxy's really nice, but you can't get it in Tennessee because you decided to move. Yeah. So it's my little tease to it every single year. So anyway, you two, Heather and Steve Boye, aka Autumn Soul, you have been on the show before, so welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back, you two. And it's lovely to see you because you've been so busy this year, and it's an absolute pleasure. And I loved having you on the show last time because you warmed my heart. And the stories that you told me of yourself as a couple and the way you met, and the music that you produce, it was real warming. And I had such a lovely episode. But this is One Life. This is completely different. And basically, this is the new show. So what do you think, guys? Do you like the new show look? Does it look good?
Love it. It's
Nice.
cool.
Love it. That's brilliant. Excellent. You've got me my brownies from the missus upstairs because she's made all this for me, and I always have to promote her artwork. So I've got brownie work. Everyone's saying it looks good. So hi everybody, welcome to One Life, everybody. How busy have we been since last night? Let's check the news, shall we? So in terms of last night, we obviously had Roland Duet. What a man. Jesus, I feel starstruck playing a game of quiz with Roland Duet, who has been on amazing movies and been on an amazing career journey with his music. I felt as though I was with a star last night. And Roland was amazing. Absolutely fantastic evening. But in terms of you lot out there in One Life, you have been so busy. 120 weeks in the charts, Mrs. Maeve DeVoe. You do not stop. Amazing. Well done, Maeve. Our princess, our little pink princess. You and your mum have been really busy. And actually, your mum has been given an award, or is nominated for an award as well for writing songs. So, Maeve, move over. Your mother's coming for you. I think she's going to be our next pop star out there as well. And I think LD, if you're out there listening, make sure you get your dress sorted out because, your daughter's dresses that she won't give them up. She's a princess, okay? So anyway, in terms of what was busy since last night, what come up on my feed, and I don't know if you two have entered, it was we have got the World Entertainment Association nominees coming through. I've seen Dimitri and I've seen Linda post it. Did you put in?
No,
we didn't.
Nah, okay. So there's lots of artists keep popping up, and I'm like, great. There's another competition. There's competitions every single day of the week, isn't there?
There are.
You can go anywhere around the world, and it's like if you enter them day by day, you can be put up for an award every single day of the year. It's brilliant. Some of them cost a lot of money though. I actually went for one the other day, and I can't remember what it was. It's a World Telly Awards or something like that. £1,000 to enter.
Oh,
seriously?
Wow! Now,
they meant to be £1,000, not me give them £1,000.
I know.
I was disgusted. I really was disgusted.
Wow.
I know. I was like, no way am I going to give £1,000 of my money to get a plastic trophy like this. It was like, it just wasn't worth it. I want to be recognised for One Life, but I don't want a plastic trophy, and I don't want to mortgage my house.
Yeah.
Just to be able to get an award. So it's like, nah, I'm not having it. I'm coming to Atlanta instead next year because it's free.
Oh,
Oh, good. Good.
we're going.
Well, it's not free. It's going to cost me to get there, but you know, the award
Yeah.
ceremony is for us indie artists who have worked our butts off all
Oh,
year
yeah.
to help our audience and enjoy our music. So Tammany, you know, obviously puts this on for us, and it is free of
Yeah.
charge. It doesn't cost £1,000,
Right.
and we're all going to go and have fun next year. So that I'm really looking forward to that.
Us too.
So in terms of One Life, we are raising money down below for Make the Wish Foundation. Okay, so as you know, Make the Wish Foundation is worldwide, from America to the UK to everywhere around the world. Everybody knows Make the Wish Foundation, and it's the reason why we have chosen them to be our charity for every single December that we're on air. And I'm hoping we're not going to go away very soon. So we're going to raise a lot of awareness and a lot of money for the Make the Wish Foundation. Okay. For those who don't know the Make the Wish Foundation, each and every program for the next 20 days, we are going to show you a little bit for the Make the Wish Foundation so you can understand the reason why we're so passionate as artists choosing this amazing charity. Okay, so you two, we have got a really good video to watch. It's only 4 minutes long. Okay, time to get a cup of tea, come sit back and be introduced to someone who has had their wish come true. Okay,
Awesome.
if you got some tissues, you may need them because there's a bit of a heartwarming story, but it makes us see why we do the things we do. Okay, so let's bring it to the stage. I'm just going to pop behind the scenes a minute so I can play it for you. And this is called Ellie's Wish, to have a Christmas wonderland at home. So it's very Christmassy. Yesterday we had a little girl who had a Christmas wish to be able to eat as much chocolate with her sisters and her family as she could. And she was at Hotel Chocolat, and it was an amazing video me and Roland watched. But this one is Ellie's wish to have Christmas wonderland at home. For the audience who are listening, and please enjoy, but also please have a think how you can support this amazing charity.
Gentle soul, very kind, very helpful, just lovely to be around.
Ellie was just a lovely older sister who really caring and just one of the most positive people I know. I think I get my positivity off of her, and just a brilliant older sister and a lovely person.
Ellie was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma in 2019. It was just a complete shock. I just remember bursting into tears and just thinking, everything goes through your mind. You're like, my child's not gonna get to do all these amazing things as an adult.
I first heard about Ellie getting her wish, I think, around the same time she did, to be honest.
Ellie's wish was to turn our house into a Christmas wonderland. So we didn't tell her the day that it was going to happen, so she didn't know. She picked out lots of ideas out of magazines online that she'd seen, and she was just looking forward to having one of these Christmassy houses.
I remember coming home, knowing the wish, and still being blown away to this massive tree outside. I was like, God, that's brilliant. Even though I didn't do much of it, I still felt a little bit of attachment, like I helped a bit with this as well. I just felt really happy for her, and I think she felt brilliant as well.
I've just always loved Christmas lights and put home loads of Christmas decorations. So it was a really lovely surprise. Thank you.
Wow.
Fantastic.
So Ellie died in January. It's been, we're about.
I'm just going to stop that, everyone. So thank you for watching that with me. Our artists are going to watch one of those per night, and we're going to really hit home about why it's so important to remember that people out there don't have the luxuries that we do in life. You know, these children, these adults are terminally ill. They've basically got to the point where their families want one last wish for them, and a wish which will they always remember. I have been part of that association with a child through my career, and it was the most magical moment of the whole of my life, and I will never forget it. I will never forget that I was part of a panel who were able to make a wish for a child to go to Disney World before they died. and the Make-A-Wish Foundation done everything they could to support that family. Medical aid, the flights, the trip to, Disney World. They were amazing. They just did not care about money. All they cared about was that family's memory and that family support. And it was so touching. It really was touching. And we're going to show these videos because it's not just about, thinking about the child, thinking about the family. It's also about, thinking about each other and thinking about the support that we can give to one another. And those lasting memories that, we all have them. We all have a lasting memory. We all have something really special that we want to do. But, Make-A-Wish Foundation, welcome to the show. And I know you're watching. Make-A-Wish International has made contact, and so has Make-A-Wish UK. Thank you for watching, guys. We will do our best as artists, 15 of us, to support you for the whole of December. And next year, we are coming back big and proud. This year, for Make-A-Wish Foundation, we are having a Christmas party, okay? So on the 19th, we're all getting together. All of my artists are going to have a ticket to say, come and say hello to everybody. Have a drink with me. Have a drink to celebrate Christmas. Have a drink to celebrate the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Come and play live. I'm going to be on 4 hours. So if you want to come and play a live song, come and play a live song. We're going to play Christmas songs, and you all got some great Christmas songs out there. What we are asking our artists to do is send in any memorabilia that you've got from your career, whether you got T-shirts, whether you got key rings, baseball caps, CDs. Send it over to the UK. We are going to put it into a raffle. And then for New Year's Eve, we are going to do our live draw. Okay, so all of our artists have got some amazing CDs, some amazing memorabilia, and what an amazing prize it would be for someone to be able to open up the new year to these amazing, music memorabilia. We have had some sent in already. We've got some baseball caps. Helena Mace has sent 8 CDs, like albums, all of her albums that she's done throughout her career, and signed every single one of them. So we've got some great prizes coming in. And Roland also last night said he's going to send me some stuff over from America. So it's going to be great. So it's a little introduction to Make-A-Wish Foundation. We're really looking forward to donating as much as we possibly can as artists and as family and friends over the One Life team. So that's the Christmas party. That's the highlight of, and we've done our Make-A-Wish video. So it's time for your show, you two. Are you ready?
We're ready.
Sure.
You're ready. That's what I like
We're
to
ready.
see.
Yeah. Let's do it.
So everybody, Heather and Steve, aka Autumn Soul, they've already told me off once today because I spelled autumn wrong. I'm dyslexic, and I tell you what, when I come off the show last night with Ronan, I was knackered. He wore me out. I apologize for spelling autumn wrong. Actually, you weren't the first person, Heather. You wasn't the first person to notice. My fiance had probably noticed as well. She's always telling me off for spelling things.
Oh no!
So I apologize for Autumn Soul, but for guys who don't know you two, who hasn't seen the show before, tell everybody a bit about how you two met and how Autumn Soul began to evolve.
Okay, we met 30 years ago. We were both accountants, and Steve sat right behind me, and I was fairly new to the unit, and my sister Mary passed, and it was sudden. So I turned around very shortly after her passing, and I said to Steve, "Do you play the guitar?" And he said, "That's really an odd thing to ask at work, but I do, but I play in the closet." And I said, "Well, I really need you to play something for me. It's acoustic, right?" And he said, "Yes." And I said, "Could you play, do a cassette tonight with some of your music so I could hear it?" And he said, this is really weird. And he said, "I don't play for anybody though." And I go, "Well, please play for me because I have the song in my head and I don't play the guitar." So that began Autumn Soul. Every Wednesday after that, we focused on Mary's song, which has yet to be professionally recorded on a CD. So that's coming. That's one of our next projects. I want to get a violin and possibly a cello to play on that. So I need to find a violinist and a cello player. So if there's anyone out there, if there's a cellist and a violinist, we are looking for that. because we want the song to cry. And every Wednesday night, we did music night. It was just a religious thing. Every Wednesday night was music. And when we were doing that, we were doing it in his basement at the time or at my house. And shortly after that, I became single with 3 children. So that was the night, ironically, that they went with my ex-husband. So it lent us the time to do it. So every Wednesday night was music night, and we recorded all those early
On VHS
practices
tapes.
on VHS. So
I remember
a few
those.
years
You used to
ago-
snap in your video recorder. Oh.
Yeah. And we played out. We did a lot of charities, a lot of birthday parties and that type of thing, but we didn't play major gigs at that point because we were still working full time as well. And I was raising 3 kids. So 4 years ago, we retired. Actually, we just passed the 4-year mark this past week. And we did that to be able to focus on all our music. So we took all those VHS, brought them to a place, had them put on a stick. I don't know what you call that stick, flash drive or whatever. And we started going through the music,
songs and
the
kind
songs.
of rebuilding them from where they started.
Yeah.
Because I would just play a tune and Heather would just start coming up with words and coming up with words. So we went back over those and put them together into songs.
Yeah. And we had there's a lot of songs that we
Still
still haven't
some.
even
Yeah.
rediscovered. So we took some of the better ones that we really said, hey, we can work with this. And we just did an album. And we have 6 of our originals and 1 cover. Van Morrison was huge also in that time of life for the 2 of us. We listened to him a lot. So we did a cover of Crazy Love as well. And music was always my dream. And I said, someday we're going to do it. Someday we're going to do it. And years went by, 30 years went by, and it was like, okay, it's time. So that's what we started focusing on. About 3.5 years ago, I entered a competition at the beach, Hampton Beach, and I took the stage alone, solo. And Steve didn't want to he's like, I have no desire in doing that. So he watched me, and I ended up in the 2nd round and came, placed fairly well, considering that most of the applicants were half of my age and beauty contestants. That most of them were in beauty shows. So it was kind of funny, but I had a good time. And then we started.
Then I realized, yeah.
Yep. So why don't you take
You
it?
heard that voice, Steve. Can you
Yeah,
remember
so
the
then
first
I was-
time? Can you remember the first time you heard a voice? Was it like an angel?
Yes. Actually, she used to sing higher, like soprano, and now she sings with her bluesy voice. So I've seen both sides of that. And so when I saw her on the stage, I said, she has to be on a stage, and I better go with her, or she's going to go by herself because she has to. So that's when I called EJ Willett, and we did the album, and then went from there.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. I would have saw pound sign, Steve. I would have been like, I'd have heard that voice. It'd been like an X Factor moment. You know what Simon Cowell's like when he hears a voice? You can see the little pound signs come on his eyes. I bet that was you, Steve. I bet you thought I found myself up halfway to a nice hotel when I get 60 and retire. I'm going to pick this lady up. She's got a beautiful voice that's going to make me some money. There you go. I found you out, Steve. I found you out, mister. Anyway, but you've been on the show. You've been on the show before. We do know your background, so I wanted to do that because for those who didn't get to meet you last time, I wanted to give a little bit of a background.
Okay.
But you was with us about 6 months ago, and you went away, and we say to all our guests, we're going to chase up after you after 6 months. We're going to find out what you've been up to. Wow, you two, seriously, wow. In 6 months, I sent you away, and when I sent you away, I said, go and have a good 6 months. The list goes on. So for you two, you won the ISA Awards for Best Acoustic Duo in Atlanta. Hats off.
Thank you.
We were also American Artist of the Month in May 2024. And I've seen the gold discs. Congratulations.
Yeah.
At the awards after party in Atlanta, we're able to take to the stage for a few songs that we had. You actually played on stage in Atlanta, and I saw that with my popcorn in the UK.
That was
That was amazing. Well done. You had a really great time. I've heard about the after party stories, and I hope you two were good in Atlanta.
Yes,
Yes.
we had a blast. That was an off the cuff thing. I happened to hear Caden Gordon say that there were a few performers that weren't going to perform. So I ran right up to him, didn't tell Steve, said, if you can get us onto that stage, we will work with you, Caden. We will work with you. Please get us up onto that stage. So he said, I don't know, maybe. And then I had to find a guitar because Steve didn't bring his guitar. So we went to Andrew Dean and said, Andrew, could we borrow your guitar? Because I have a chance for us to get up on that stage. He said, well, everyone's borrowing my guitars, so sure, go ahead. So I had a guitar. Then I went back and I go, Steve, do you have a pick on you? And he still doesn't know we're going to go up on the stage. He said, no, because I didn't bring a guitar. He goes, it's really odd. I don't have a pick in my pocket. So I had to find a pick. So I went around the bar and there were several people like us that didn't have one, found a pick. And then I went back and I said, Steve, in about 5 minutes, we're going to go up on stage. He goes, what are you talking about? I said, we're going to go on stage.
Right there?
We're performing.
Okay. All right, whatever.
What are we performing? I go, 3 of our songs. Which songs?
Poor Steve by this time is sitting down with his beer thinking, I don't want to do anything tonight. I'm just enjoying the music. The only thing Heather's thinking about is getting on stage.
Yeah. I never thought of it. Right.
So he didn't believe it. And then when Caden came over and said, yep, you have about 5 minutes. I said, see, I told you, we're going up. I don't have a guitar. No, you do. Andrew Dean's letting us borrow the guitar. And I have a pick.
So.
You recorded on Broadway as well. Recorded Broadway song, people will say, and that was with Bo and Cindy Lou. We've had Bo on the show.
Yeah.
So how's that going? Is it been put together yet? Is it released?
It has been put together. It's not released yet because it's going to be on an album with 20 other songs.
It's on YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. Fantastic. They're great. As a couple, they're amazing. You know, and they come up with some amazing videos. So that must have been a lot of fun working with those two.
Really was. I'd love to work with them again. They're a fantastic couple.
And they did
They invite you there. They invited me there. You should go over to their lodge.
I would
said
love
it looks that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
He invites everybody. He was inviting me. He invites everybody. You should just go over there. It'd be amazing.
Hello.
You know, you've been really busy with your songs. I've seen that. You're saying that some of your songs from 30 years ago and some of the songs are brand new, but you've been really busy for the last 6 months, putting constant sort of singles out, working really hard. Are we working hard for next year's ISSA Awards? Have we got stuff ready?
Yes, we have to. We have to get some new songs out there. So that's what our focus is right now.
Yeah.
And we've also been working with the veterans. We're doing a holiday concert for them, so that will be nice.
Brilliant. Excellent. Let's bring that a bit in then. So let's bring in terms of the veterans. Before we go into your music and your game show, let's talk about your charity that you support. So you do support the veterans charities, and you do support that charity. So tell us a bit about your work with local charity, you know, since you've been musicians.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we've worked a lot with Rolling Thunder. I have a brother-in-law that has he runs a lot of charities. He's always focused on Rolling Thunder. So we started out a few years ago. I just told my sister and Scott, Too Tall, that whenever you're having an event and you need music, we're here, you know, free of charge. You don't have to pay us. We'd love to do it. So we've done quite a few. We go up to the Tilton home in New Hampshire, and they have 2 different wards. They have a regular ward and they have a ward for dementia and brain injury. So we've done both. And actually the amazing thing, last time we did it was the brain injury that was the first time we did that ward. It was amazing to see these guys, men and women, that, you know, had major catastrophes and had a lot of brain injury
and
that.
The song brings them back.
And as soon as they'd hear songs, they knew. They'd light up, they started singing. Country Roads by John Denver was one that we
Always
have to at
gets
least
people.
do twice. They just absolutely love it. Jet Plane is another one. They want to hear that one. It just brings them back to a special place, and it's been very rewarding. We're very fortunate to have that opportunity, and we're doing it again in another week and a half. So
Fantastic. And they were, you know, in terms of the organization itself, you know, are we able to find that organization? Have they got links, Facebook pages,
Oh, yeah.
YouTube pages?
Yeah.
yes, they
Yeah.
focus a lot on bringing remains back for
Like-
Palmia. They do a lot of that. POWMIA. They do a lot of that.
But basically anything that a veteran would need in the local area, at least the chapter we work with, you know, they're right on it.
Yes. We've gone and we've
Brilliant.
placed flags on the cemeteries with them.
Wreaths
and-
across
and
America.
Wreaths across
Things
America.
like that
They do
around
all
the
sorts of
holidays.
stuff for veterans.
Yeah.
They collect food and clothing and all sorts of events. There's always something they're working on.
Brilliant. And thank you. And I say this to all my artists, you know, thank you for remembering others. Thank you for supporting local and national charities. And, you know, thank you for bringing those charities to One Life. Because, like I said to you at the beginning of the show, it's also the ability to be able to collect these charities, give them out to the people who need them. You know, we have many soldiers who are fighting wars now. You know,
Right.
they will be part of the veteran team when they come out of service, and they will probably need our support as much as we possibly can. So the fact that One Life have got the access to all of these charities, we will be able to help a veteran, we'll be able to help a family straight away. And thank you so much for all that you do.
Thank you.
So this part of the show is I am going to play your song because I need to go and collect somebody, okay, our little star guest, okay. So what I'm going to do while I play your music, I'm going to go and introduce them and bring them into the show. So we have been sent in a song of yours,
Okay.
which Steve sent me in. Let me just find it very quickly. Here we go. I wasn't expecting this, you two, because you are the most sweetest couple I've ever met. And when Steve sent this song through, it said the evil ones. Really, Steve?
Everyone takes it wrong.
It's about turning. You tell them.
It's about turning things around. It's about it came from a thought like, I do everything right and I see other people doing everything right. Why do bad things happen to them? And then I got into a thought process about it, and that's where the song came from, basically. And it ends, you know, on a happy note. I know I thought about the title when we released it, but I said it catches the attention, but it's not. It takes people back sometimes, just like it did with you. So.
It took me by surprise. I wasn't thinking of it. When I played it, I didn't know I was going to play. Okay, but no, this is an absolutely great song. I've really enjoyed listening to it today. So I'm going to play it to everyone else. Like I said, if you can hear it, just give me a thumbs up. If not, I'll let everybody else listen to it, and you can listen to it after the show. But I'm sure you've heard it a million times. Right. Here we go. The evil ones, everyone.
Thank you.
To give love is to feel pain.
I know.
Nothing to lose, only happiness to gain. So give your heart unselfishly, and the truth and the love will set you free. Why do the evil ones get the roses?
Nice to hear it.
Why do the heartless ones get their love for free? Lovers feel the pain when your heart is torn. They still love you if all they get is a handful of thorns.
Don't waste time on a selfish one. Your time in darkness should be your moments in the sun. You will shine and they will run. Don't let evil break you. Don't let the darkness win. The holy don't even realize that to control is the ultimate sin. Let them know love's not a game. Nothing to lose, only happiness to gain. So don't be part of the fantasies that to hurt is the way love should be. Why do the evil ones
Listen to music, Caden.
Why do the heartless ones get their love for free? Lovers feel the pain when your heart is torn. They still love you if all they get is a handful of thorns. Why do the evil ones get the roses? Why do the heartless ones get their love for free? Lovers feel the pain when your heart is torn. They still love you if all they get is a handful of thorns. Lovers love you if all they get is a handful of thorns.
That's it.
Great song, Autumn Soul. Absolutely amazing. I absolutely love it. Hey, look who's
Thank
joined us,
you.
Caden Gordon.
Hello, hello. How we doing?
Hayden,
Hi, Caden.
Hi.
So Caden has joined us. I've kept this a secret all day from you two. They've been wondering, Caden. We've been on the show for 30 minutes. I bet in the back of their mind, they're like, who's coming on?
Yeah.
yeah.
I could have only brought Caden Gordon on for you two because I've seen Behind the Ground. I sent these two away 6 months ago, Caden, to go and showcase themselves and become the most amazing talent they have. And I tell you what, Caden, they have picked up some awards over the last 6 months and worked really, really hard. And I've seen that these two have joined up with you. So come on, you two. You three, tell me what the story is like with Caden. Where's the journey going to take them, Caden? How did you not all meet?
We actually met in Atlanta. Heather came
Yeah.
up to me and said, if you can get us on stage, we'll work with you. And the
That's
rest
exactly.
I've heard about that.
I remember it very well. That was her exact words, and that was it. And the rest of
Yeah.
it, we started working together. So we've been
Hayden,
working.
did you listen to Steve? Steve was trying to have a peaceful night. He's had enough of singing. It's like Heather's always trying to get on the stage.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't tell him too much ahead of time.
No, that way I don't.
You just
worry
keep a
and make
surprise for him.
Yeah.
So, Caden, it's been a very busy few months for you as well. Obviously we had you on the show. You told us about the ISSA and the winning, the medal and, everything else. Radio shows, you've been starting new projects up. Oh my God, you've had a busy few months as well, mister. What you been up to?
I sure have. There's a lot been going on, and we have some great things gearing up for the new year, some tours maybe that are getting done for some artists. And a bunch of other things. We started up a Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV channel. So we're now on there under KJG Medium Promotions TV. We've been starting to roll out I have a brand new secretary, Miss Tammy Kukuru, who I'm working with, who is absolutely awesome. So there's a lot of big things that have happened in the last couple of months, and I couldn't be happier for them.
Do you know what, Heather and Steve? I think I nearly thought that I was going to have to play royalties to this boy You know, I was thinking to get him on the show now. I see that he's moved up in the world, and he's got a secretary. So when I contacted him today, I thought he was going to say, "Can you get a hold of my secretary to see if I've got time?" And I was thinking, this man's gone up in the world. You know, we've got secretaries, we've got a massive team behind you. We're all proud of you, Caden Gordon.
Yeah.
Out of everybody, we are all proud of you. You know, for everything you've achieved in life. You know, the fact that innocent little face went up on stage, the first person to go and collect an award, you know, and how embarrassed you look. But your 6 months journey now, seriously, mate, we are all so proud of you. We really are.
Well, thank you. Yeah. After ISSA, I got surprisingly 2 other awards after that. Radio Presenter of the Year with the Red Carpet Awards in Holland. And then after a month later, I found out I got Radio Station of the Year at the Who's Who Country Music Awards, which is a branch, of the International Singer-Songwriter Association. So that was crazy. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
You've had a crazy few months, mister.
Yes,
An absolute fantastic. But anyway, Caden, this isn't your show, mate.
Nope.
We're not showcasing you. We can showcase you in the next few months, okay? But I just wanted to see where you've been up to. But anyway, Caden is here for a very special reason, okay? He is our quiz master, okay? So you, Heather and Roy, we spoke about it before we come on the show. It is Games Month for the Make-the-Wish Foundation. So what we're going to do is we're going to test your knowledge of the International Singer-Songwriters Association and their artists, okay? So I know, Heather and Roy, that you are on ISSA all the time. You don't go to bed. You're always posting on there, so you should know these answers quite quickly, okay?
Okay.
And there's a little bit of a gamble. You're gambling people. Do you like a bit of a gamble?
Sure.
I do. Yeah.
Oh, Heaven's a gambler. Fantastic. So the gamble is if you cannot get the answers to the question, unfortunately, you lose $2
Okay.
to the Make-the-Wish Foundation. Okay, so $1 each. It's not going to break the bank. Okay, I'm not going to be. We've only got 10 questions, so it won't be too expensive. You never know. You only have to pay $1 each because you might be that good at this game that you won't have to spend anything. Okay, so are you ready to take on the challenge, and are you ready to join in the ISSA Christmas quiz?
We are ready.
Sure.
Right, Stephen?
Oh, yes.
You to your host, Caden Gordon is your host. So, Caden, take it away.
Okay, so I guess I'm asking. Okay, so we're going off of the questions based off of what you sent me, correct? I don't want to do the wrong
That's
thing.
correct.
Okay,
You don't give the answer. Don't give the
no,
answer.
I won't. Okay. It's all messed up, so try to figure. Okay. Who was nominated for the Best Dance Song in the World Entertainment Awards in 2025?
In 2025?
Who nominated?
No, nominated for 2025 for next year.
2025.
World
For
Entertainment
next year. I'm going to
Yes,
say
correct.
Dance?
Like, Caden, me and you need to
think
do
it's
some
gonna be
work, mister.
constant.
That wasn't even the question. It wasn't who was nominated. There was lots of people nominated, okay? So it weren't even the question.
Oh,
I will
well,
read out the question.
it says
You can do the
question.
next one. No,
Oh, okay.
right, okay.
I was
Right, okay,
confused.
Heather and Steve. Right, ignore that. Right, okay.
Okay.
At the beginning,
No,
at the
I'm just
beginning, at the
reading
beginning, at the beginning of the question, there's a blank. Okay,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
you've got to name the song from the artist. Okay,
Oh, the song name.
the
Oh.
song. So it says a song. So think about the song is nominated for the best dance song in the World Entertainment Awards. So in the ISSA group, who do we have in our group who's a real good dance? Who brings out good dance singles? Give me some
Demetrius.
clues there. Okay, so think about his post that he's posted lately. What was the name of the song?
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
No, looking it up.
No, I
No.
can't look it up.
No, we're not going to cheat.
Here goes $2 into the fund. I think it's Demetrius, though, is it?
It is Demetrius. And the
Yeah.
answer, Caden, what was his song that he brought out?
What was that?
What was
What's
the name of the song that he's brought out?
It was called Not a Saint.
Oh, yes, I remember the picture now.
Yeah.
He only posted it 3 days ago.
He's so creative.
I know.
He is. Okay, this one's a bit of an easy one for you because this does go back to me while Caden has a think about how he's going to do question number 3, so it should be a bit easier for him. I think
Yeah,
that
this one's a
question's
little
got him.
more
At,
straightforward.
that was a bit of a trick question. I was trying to get you $2. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to play you a bit of music. I'm going to play you a few seconds, okay, until you hear the artist's voice. I want you to tell me who the mystery singer is.
Can't hear it.
Oh, we can't hear it. Wait a second. Turn it up.
I can't.
Wait a second.
We can't.
She's his drug of choice, but she's not on the menu.
Wait a second.
She's his still hear voice, telling him what she thinks he ought to do.
That's gonna be what's her name that performed.
Take me for a ride, she said. It won't be all in your head. You just never know. Tomorrow you might be dead. She'll take you somewhere.
She always wears the
that you've never been before.
rhinestone boots.
It's that rush and the thrill of the highway.
It could be
She's singing
Katrina.
on the open
It could be
road.
Katrina.
There you go. That's all you're getting.
Is it Katrina?
I'll give you 3 guesses. Definitely not Katrina.
All right, it's the other one that also wears the diamond boots. It is oh my gosh, I'm going totally blank. Long hair. She performed at
I know, I
the
can't.
pre-party. Oh my goodness. What? No.
I don't know.
It's not Miranda. Is it Miranda?
No, it's not Miranda.
Oh.
We don't know. $2.
$2.
Caden, should we put them out of their misery?
This is
Go on,
hard.
Caden.
Your call.
Put them out of their misery, Caden. Tell them the answer.
Did you give me the answer?
I did give you the answer underneath.
No, you didn't. It went from 2 to 3. I don't even know what it is.
I didn't really. Do you know what? The reason why I did give you the answer because I am disappointed in all of you, and so will Tammany Dove.
Oh,
That was Tammany Dove, you three.
I was thinking
That is why I didn't give you the answer. I am disappointed in all of you. Hayden Gordon, for you not to know that is Tammany, that is $1 for you also.
Or Jennifer Blott. Those were the 2 that I had on my mind.
Oh,
but this was my
that's-
show, so
That's
oh
it.
my gosh.
You 3 can kiss your awards goodbye next year, okay? I can't even believe you didn't guess our founders own music. Disappointed, very disappointed in all 3 of you. Right, anyway, yes, that was a lovely Tammany Dove, amazing. She's got such a great
she
voice,
is
absolutely
amazing.
brilliant. And that was called Open Road, and that was a track that she brought on our show when she came on the show. Okay, go for it, Caden. The next one.
Oh, boy.
all right. The next one is name 2 films that Roland Jewett has acted in.
Oh my goodness.
I
we
was just
should've-
going to look that up
Just we're gonna
today.
look at
Because I saw his movie ad and I said, I want to see what this guy did. So I was going to go to IMDb and I never did. I should have done it. $2.
Be easy on us. We're older.
Take a guess. Come on, take a guess. Because I think it's the type of music that he's done.
I know.
It was a vampire movie, right?
Can you remember it?
Oh my gosh.
No, I could see the poster and everything, but
We're
no.
making a large donation today.
You are too. But I tell you what, I'm sending you 2 after the show to go and watch everybody's videos back again because they're all going to be disappointed in you. So Roland Juliet was very famous. I'll tell you what, I was really starstruck. Caden, in terms of Roland Juliet, do you know this young man? Because I'll tell you what, I was starstruck when I worked with him, especially when he told me that these 2 movies he actually had a part in. What were the 2 movies, Caden?
Miami Vice and Bodyguard.
Wow.
Oh,
Awesome.
wow.
That's cool.
I was starstruck.
Cool.
Yeah.
Someone from the International Singer-Songwriters was in The Bodyguard and actually
know.
met Kevin Costner, Whitney Houston. He was a camera guy.
Wow.
And if you saw the show yesterday, Caden and Heather and Steve, you saw the show yesterday, he was saying that basically he was given a small role to basically be a news reporter. Whitney Houston comes over to him and says, "So have you got any words ready for this?" And he was like, "Well, they gave me them." And she said, "No, we wing it. We wing it on set." She goes, "I want you to interview me, but just wing it. Just to say whatever you want to say." And that was his like stardom with her, and obviously meeting Kevin Costner and things like that. And then with Miami Vice, he was saying that he was in a scene with Tuggs, and they were doing like a crime scene and things like that. And he was on a witness stand and things like that. It's like, oh, you know, I was in awe. You know, Bo had told me all about Ronan. I was really glad that he come on the show. But we had a great night last night. But yeah, Bodyguard, Whitney Houston. Wow.
That's awesome.
Absolutely amazing. We've got some talented members in the International Singer-Songwriters Association, haven't we? Okay, so this one you should know this one. And if you keep your money on this one, I won't be too disappointed for you. Go on then, Caden. Question number 4.
I have to strongly agree, and if you don't know this is going to be very sad.
Uh-oh.
Hidden Bloodlines, Hidden Scars have been nominated for a World Entertainment Award, but who sings it?
Linda Marks.
Hooray! Get the money. Fantastic. That was an easy one. Okay. So back to me, and we have got some more music for you to play. And I'm going to choose the artist. Let's see if you can hear it, and also if you know the artist. If you know the artist. If you know the artist.
Smart enough to let it go, but I don't care 'cause
I know it.
don't know how it feels on the inside. To the end, to this lover's dream, all is dead as silent screams, and you see it on the outside. In the bottle, piece of my mind going down, but I'm not the kind trying to get control. Who gives a damn? I am, no, I can't hide.
Okay, so this artist was on our show probably about 4 weeks ago, and he's a male artist. That's all I'm giving you. Caden knows it.
I know it.
Okay, tell us.
No, he's not allowed to tell you. He's the quiz master. That's cheating.
We already donated our $2.
You didn't give me any of the song titles when you're playing them, so I didn't even.
I didn't. No, because I knew that they might try and like wing some help, Caden. That's why I didn't. And I thought, do you know what? They've had enough help as it is, and I didn't know what sort of help you was going to give them before the show. So come on, you two, you must know.
No,
you don't know.
I know the song. I just can't place the name. Nope.
Go on then, Caden. You know the song. You know the artist. Go on then.
This one's Kicking Stones by the Mighty One and Tim Steinrock.
Yep.
There you go. There you go. This question you will definitely get right.
How many questions? 10?
It's 10 questions, yes. This one you're definitely going to get right, so you saved a bit of money. If you get this wrong, that's it. Caden is chucking you out. He's not going to be your rep anymore.
Okay.
He's not going to look after you. If you get this one wrong, that's it. You're done for, okay? You're going to have to find a new PR person and someone to help you get on the radio, okay? Or get on the next stage in Atlanta, okay, Heather, okay? So go on then, Caden.
What instrument is the star prize for the Toys for Tots campaign?
Guitar. It's what's the brand of that guitar?
I don't remember.
Wait a second.
I remember the brand too.
I need to know the brand, right?
I know the brand.
You don't need to know the brand.
I'm supposed to say it.
You don't need to know the brand. You don't need to know the brand. All I want you to know is
the brand, but I know it.
Go on then, Caden. Be clever. Go on
It's
then.
I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's the Ibanez, I think.
Ibanez, yes. Okay, yep.
Yes.
That's
Yep.
right. Now
It's an amazing guitar. I tell you
Yeah.
what, I think whoever wins that prize is going to be absolutely amazing on the stage next year. Because what an amazing guitar, what an amazing prize. And Caden, you've been really busy with that campaign, haven't you, in terms of helping out? And those toys, wow, there's been absolutely hundreds of toys going out to sort of support the kids.
Yep.
Absolutely amazing. So well done for all that help. And well done for everybody donating £5 and getting your raffle tickets. Caden, do you know when the draw's being done?
I think it's on Saturday.
I think it is Saturday. Yep. Saturday
That's
or
it. For anyone who hasn't got tickets, get those tickets in now. You haven't got long.
Tickets. He bought it.
Yes, I got mine too. And I believe it's Saturday morning, and Tammany is going to be on Fox Good Day Atlanta.
Yes.
Saturday morning,
wow.
I believe.
Oh wow, cool.
Yeah, that
Brilliant.
is good. Did you see all the toys? It's amazing.
They were amazing. Absolutely amazing. They look amazing. Right. Okay. The next question, Caden, is that... No, actually, it's yours, Caden. It's going to you. Question number 7.
Okay, question number 7 is, what is the name of the Christmas release by Joanne St. Pierre?
Oh,
I don't know. We don't.
I'll give him a clue. I'll tell you, I'll give you a clue because I felt a bit guilty for this one. So Joanne St. Pierre is obviously one of the ISSA artists. She's also one life artist. But when she done her song, it's something that happens in Britain quite a lot lately. And also, you know, in the weather, it happens quite a lot. I'll give you a big clue there.
let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
You got the right
No. It's not the correct answer.
What was it?
The correct answer is it's snowing every day. Was the correct answer. Do you two ever go on the International Singer-Songwriters Association website or on Facebook?
On there. We're older. You have to cut us.
Do you actually look at the posts? That was literally posted today.
We watch them all the time. I'm on there at least twice a day.
I don't send them to members. You know what I mean.
We're older. You have to be nice to your elders.
Okay, all right. Okay, I'll be nice to you elders, and I will play one last song of the evening before we get our last question from Caden. Actually, no, I've got 2 questions. No, yeah, I'll do the last song. Okay, so, right, artist time. Who is it?
2 questions. No, yeah, I'll do the last
Actually, I'm not going to do that one. Hang on. That's cheating because it's the same artist.
Who is it?
Don't listen to that one. Don't listen to that one.
Don't listen.
No, don't listen to that one. I'll tell you what, we'll do this one instead. It'll come on in a minute.
Every time I give my love, it ends the same. Guess it's really no one else but me to blame. Better think of something to make a change. 'Cause every girl I pick drives me insane. And I said, I think I've been down that road before. Maybe not with you, but someone else for sure. There's only one place that it can lead.
No.
Go for it then, you two.
Slip tight.
Who is it?
I think I know who it is.
No.
Come on, Heather. Come on, Steve. You know it.
$2.
I don't.
Caden,
could have been.
can you get working with your artist, please, and set them some homework after the show?
Oh, brother. I know.
Cade and Gordon, did you know who it is?
It sounded like Matt Malouf.
It is Matt Malouf. So Matt
okay.
Malouf down that road. So it's Matt Malouf.
All right.
Do you follow Matt's music at all, Heather and Steve?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fantastic.
I hear
Brilliant.
it totally
So
now.
that was Matt Malouf. That's another two. I tell you, Make the Wish Foundation, if you're watching, these two are going to be like skint. They're not going to be able to buy their Christmas presents. Okay, next question, Quizmaster.
All right. Let's see. Name the artist that's a UK country singer from Norfolk who won gold at this year's ISSA Awards in Atlanta.
Gold.
Oh. Oh my god.
In which category?
He's in the UK for
She.
is it a she?
Album?
It's a he. It's a he.
Yeah.
Oh, he.
It's a he.
Caden, you can give him a clue if you want to give him a clue, you can.
Gold.
Okay. Trying to think of a good clue without giving it away. I was gonna say he wasn't there this year, but was there last year. But you guys, I don't think were there last year, were you?
Right.
No, we weren't.
No. So that's what I was gonna give you as a clue, but that don't count.
Can't tell. Can't think of
Ah.
it. Oh, I'm thinking. Oh, shoot.
We're gonna have to put $2 more in the kitty.
Yeah. Now I'm very curious.
Yeah. Who is it?
Paul Jupe.
So if you'd watched one in
Okay.
Paul Jupe, I was very, very honoured to meet Paul, and being a UK resident, knowing that he's gone over to America and won gold for country, being some amazing singers. You know, I was so proud of him to actually interview him and say, UK, go UK, go UK.
Yeah.
Bringing home the gold for the UK. An amazing bloke, an amazing singer, and amazing lyricist. So, yeah, he done really well. So, yeah, that was the amazing Paul Jupe. So, it was question number 10 for me, and I've got the
Okay.
final question. So, have we just catered, but they only seriously got 2 right?
Yeah, I think it's only 2. It was
It
Linda
was that
and
one.
Okay, let's give him another artist. Okay, so for all the artists listening to the show tonight or after the show, please don't be too hard on them. Okay, they've tried their best tonight. They're
Please
put under a lot of pressure, especially having Caden doing the quiz after the one. Okay, the last one. Here we go. Is a bit of a song again. Cade is a typical radio DJ. He's so much like me. As soon as we get a really good song, we're like, our head goes.
yes, that's how we go. That is good. That was a good one.
Yeah.
I love that one. Come on, you must know this one. Come on, save yourself some money. Don't put it in the pot.
Can't put the names to things.
No, I'm not gonna.
We don't know.
No.
Cade and Gordon, we know what these two are going to be doing for the next few weeks only. Just in case they get caught on another radio show, they are going on to International Singer-Songwriters Association. Homework for the next 10 years, I think.
Can't remember it.
Go on, Caden. Give us the answer, Caden.
1,000 people.
I know the song I think is Dynamite, but I'm stuck on the artist's name.
Kate Russell.
I don't know who that is.
Oh.
Wow.
So they were also on the show as well. So I'm very disappointed, Heather and Steve. You know, when I come back and get you again in 6 months' time, could you please at least watch one episode of One Life, okay? And also spend a bit more time on the International Singer-Songwriters Association, so you don't lose all your money, okay?
I know.
Sounds great.
Gamblers, I tell you, I'm
We just don't
disappointed in
take it
you.
to memory. I never thought of
Do you know
it
what?
studying.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much, Caden, for
Yeah,
joining
you're
us on the show tonight. And thank you for being our quiz master.
Caden.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Caden, we're going to let you go, mister, because I know that you've got another meeting to go to. So I'll see you very soon, Caden, and we'll catch up with you soon, all right?
Well, thanks for having me, guys. See ya.
All right, bye.
See you
Bye,
later, buddy.
Caden.
Take care, Caden. See you later. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was a little bit of fun. It was a little bit of tease. So what I am going to do for my artists, I will link you up with Make the Wish Foundation near your home in terms of where you are. We will talk after the show and try and find you the best one that you can go and donate to, so you know it's close to home. Okay,
Okay.
It was a little bit of fun. Some of the questions, obviously, I hoped I hadn't caught you out too much. I thought you would have got more than that, but obviously, the Make the Wish Foundation was benefited from that. But anyway,
Yeah.
but thank you for playing my game.
We do. We go through it every day. We just.
Obviously, some more homework after the show.
Yeah.
Anyway, you two, 2024 is nearly over. Okay, we're nearly there. Has it been a great year?
Oh
It
yeah,
has.
great.
Yes. It has.
You've got literally like 10 minutes. Is there any real special memories of this year that have stuck out?
The ISSA joining that was the best thing.
Yep.
For us, as far as getting to meet all these artists. It was amazing. And you talk to the people online, and then all of a sudden you go to the show, and there they are in person, and it's awesome.
And what it is like, the names from seeing them all year, working up to it, and voting for them and listening. What we did is we listened to Spotify list of all the categories, and it's funny because we kind of said, oh yeah, this one, I really got to meet this person. And we met all the people we really wanted to meet like that. It's just amazing. And like the collaborations, I love the fact that we met Bo and we were able to collaborate with that. And we talked about it in August. We said, your next album, your next Broadway tunes, we'd love to be a part of. And he remembered that. So that was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else this year that's really stuck out for you apart from the International Singer-Songwriters Association? Any special gig or CD release or music release? What's any favorite times?
Well, we know we're gonna come out with the new releases. Mary's song, I really want to get out there because it's my sister Mary died in January. So by the end of January, I'd like to have that song pretty much pegged so that it can be in memory, because that was like 30 years ago.
Yeah, it was 30.
It was 30 years ago, so it would be really cool for on our 30th anniversary that we could
31st, but
we could celebrate and honor her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. And I hope you do release it. You've been talking about it for a long enough time. Let's get this released. Let's get it out there because everybody wants to hear it, and it's going to be a great song. 2025, you're going to have a great year again, and I hope to try and catch up with you over in Atlanta. I'm saving my pennies as much as I can, as hard as I can, to come and join you. You never know. Our show may go up for an award. You never know. We may be nominated. If not, I'll just come and get in someone's suitcase and come over to Atlanta and come. To meet you all, and I missed out this year. I definitely don't want to miss out next year. Is there anyone out there that you want to say a special thank you to support your music? Because you've got a big fan base. I'm sorry, you two.
Yes, we really.
Is there anyone you want to say thank you to?
We appreciate all the fans, and there's so many. I don't want to just say one or two names, but I do want to say our family and friends have been really good to us. Our open mics we go to have been phenomenal. There's some great musicians there, and some of them are in ISSA as well. So that's really cool. Linda Marks is an amazing person. She's had us on a few of her showcases, which is really fun to do. And it's just been really, really nice getting out there and meeting more and doing more in the community with ISSA.
Good. Brilliant.
Yeah.
I want to thank you two for being such great guests. I want to thank you two for donating $18 to the Make the Wish Foundation. Don't worry, I have counted it up. I had sort of counted up how much it was going to be. I lost $10 last night, so it's come out of my pocket. I was gambling with Ronan. I thought I was going to be able to not get away with paying a penny, but he's useless when it comes to quizzes. No wonder he was kicked off the show. So it's been a great night. I've really enjoyed myself. I hope you've had some fun. But it is on the serious side. You know, we do wish all those families to Make the Wish Foundation to have a Merry Christmas, to have a Happy New Year, to spend the best quality time you best can with your family members. You know, we know that you're going through a very, very tough time in your lives as families, but you're also remembering the very special times that you have with each and every one. And I think when I watch those videos right at the beginning of the show, the smiles, the love in those families really brings a tear to my eye every day. They don't even think about their illness. They don't even think about what's happening to them. They're just lit up by the amazing opportunity they've got to go and do something they've always wanted to do. And, you know, it's a special way. I'm going to love seeing every one of these shows back this month, to go and watch all of those kids, you know, enjoy those special smiles. So Make the Wish Foundation, thank you for supporting us again. You know, we have got a lot more artists who are on every single day. Do you want to know who's on tomorrow?
Yes.
Dawn Parker is coming on the show at 7 o'clock tomorrow. Our country singer Dawn Parker will be on the show tomorrow, and he's going to be joining in with fun and games and music and chat as well. So do you know what? I'm going to go and wrap up a nice and warm and get ready for the show tomorrow, and welcome Dawn Parker into One Life. Heather and Steve, it's been an absolute pleasure. We will see you in a few months' time, and go and win some more awards for me, okay?
Yes, hopefully.
Take good care, you two. Everyone,
Thank
Heather
you.
and Steve, aka Autumn Soul. Take good care, everyone.
Thank you.